what do we want to talk about today? Happy New Year, fake New Year. It's really the Chinese New Year. I mean, it makes more sense. Why would we have all these new intentions and a new way of living, or like new habits and all this stuff in the middle of winter? Doesn't make any sense. So Chinese, they're doing it right. It's in March, end of March or middle of March, I'm not sure. It's like longer too. I think it's not just one day. But think about it. I mean, spring is starting. You're getting like buds on trees, flowers are popping out of the ground. Like, that should be the mindset to like starting new for like a new year. But we do it really fucked up in America because I think everything in America is basically just made to trick you and make you sick and brainwash you. So New Year's, new me. I don't really do any of that kind of stuff. At least on January 1st, I for sure don't. But I definitely have some like new intentions that I do. And I think it's a good thing to do that. I do that shit like every week, every month, every day. I have something new I'm trying to do, a new habit or a new mindset or whatever. So I'm not telling you guys what to do or anything. The way I do it, I don't really let dates or things like that control like what I do in my life. Because I've been a personal trainer for like about 20 years now. And even before that, I was training my buddies and my friends and stuff in high school and out of high school before I actually became a trainer. And so the main thing that I always hear from clients, just from people, like even it has nothing to do with training, everybody's just talking about, yeah, I'll wait until the new year before I start this or whatever. And it's like, that's cool, get it lined up with that specific date. But also think about it, it's like if you're doing that like a month out or 2 months out or whatever, like you're just, say if it's drinking or whatever, or doing drugs or some dumb shit that you do that you're trying to quit doing, you're basically just making a contract with yourself off of a date that doesn't even mean anything, so you can still self-sabotage your life or your health or your career or your relationships or whatever, because all that shit's intertwined anyway. So I think if you mess up one of those things, you're losing the balance and like the harmony of your life. So why is everybody always picking a date and just like acting like they got 2 months to fuck off and ruin their health and their bodies and their minds and be lazy or whatever it is, fill in the blank? Why do they do that? That's so stupid. Just always keep the mindset of like, today's a new day. When you go to bed and you wake up in the morning, you can completely be reborn at any moment. You can live your life. You can have a whole new mindset to doing everything. You don't have to wait for a day. So with that in mind, one of the big things, so I basically kicked off my online training platform, One and Done. There's like a bunch of other stuff like attached to it, nutrition and Metcon, garage Metcons and nuts and bolts. It's like a system that is add-on to it. It's included, but it's like to kind of fix your body and make sure you don't have injuries and stuff like that. The One and Done's like bodybuilding and powerlifting mixed together. And then the garage Metcons obviously is just like, my spin on like endurance training or like circuit training and stuff. So basically I was doing it for a while with a lot of clients. What did I just press? Been doing it for a while with a lot of clients, but I just switched over to this app, Trainerize, and I've got this whole system. I put like, I don't know, last like year to a year and a half of work I put into it to get ready for like launch. It had a slow launch. I've got some people like that carried over and signed up on the new system. But so I've been really trying to get people. Everybody asks me, they're like, hey, how do I look like you? Or hey, how do I get strong? Or hey, how do I get whatever they're trying to do? I'm almost 41. I'll be 41 in February. So people are realizing, I think, at least this is my vision on it or my experience with it, the more I take care of myself and the older I get, I think the stronger and more fit I get. And and really like the better at all the things I do. Because I'm not one of those people that just goes like, oh yeah, it's age, so I just give up or whatever. But a lot of people have that mindset, and I think when they see the way that I live, they get inspired, and they're like, wow, I'm almost his age, or I'm 10 years younger, or 20 years younger, whatever. I wanna change my life, and whatever he's doing is working. So people have been signing up for the program and super excited and hyped up about it, and I had a big surge of it like right at the new year. Go figure. And it's funny, man. It's like these same people that want to. It's not everybody. So like, if you sign up for the program, dude, like you're good. Like everything's sweet with you. You're moving. But and there's people on the fence too doing it. But the thing that I've noticed from a decent amount of my potential clients that are going to sign up for it is these same people that spend $40 a week on a vape, a grown ass binky, okay? Like there's some mental problems going on there if you need a binky in your mouth all day and you're 30, 40, 20, whatever. You got some issues you gotta deal with. That's number one. Number two, it's like, dude, that's $160 a month probably that people are spending on it. Zynns, I don't know, I don't fuck with that shit, but Zynns, same thing. Not as expensive, I don't think, but still, like, whatever. I don't know, maybe they're $10 a tin. Maybe you go through 1 or 2 tins a week. I don't know, fill in the blank. How much is that? A night out of drinking. I live in Virgin Islands and everything's really expensive down here. So like, shit, a night out of drinking, I could run you $100 or $60. You do that once a week, dude, that's whatever it is, whether it's $50 each time you do it or even $20, whatever. It ends up being $100 a month. That's almost the price of the smallest program, all right? 4 vapes, that's how, you know what I'm gonna do? That's how I'm gonna start pricing stuff. Instead of putting a number with like USD, like money, I'm just gonna write, or maybe just have like 4 little pictures of 4 vapes. And that's the program. That's how much it costs. The bigger program, you know, with the coaching calls involved, a certain amount of of drinks or something, like just lined up. Whatever it is, cigarettes, I don't know, Netflix subscriptions. It's the same thing, though. It's like, in life, man, if we don't break out of like the mold of how much people tell us that we're capable of making, like we're never gonna be able to grow if we don't move things around. So imagine you have just like, you know, this is what they want to do in the future, but like imagine you have like everybody makes the same amount of money, okay? And you get to do whatever you want with it, but those people are buying Netflix, Hulu, Disney subscriptions, and they're vaping, they're doing Zynns, and they're drinking, and all this shit. And these are the same people that are gonna go, oh yeah, you know, it's genetic. I got this genetic problem, I can't do it. Or, oh yeah, I'm too old to get in shape. And it's like, I'm 10 years old and these people are saying this. So it's really about a couple things, man. It's like we have to prioritize what's important to us, because, dude, as I get older, I really start I'm realizing it's like, as far as I know, who knows? We might come back as some karmatic stuff. Like if you killed a bunch of bugs or you're a dickhead in your life, you might come back as a grasshopper. And it's true. It's true. If we only have one life, and you're not taking care of your body and your health, and you make excuses about all the movies and shit and all the vapes and all these little suppressing devices that you do, and the self-sabotage negative feedback loop that just keeps burying you deeper and deeper, turning you into a victim, dude, you're gonna be stuck your whole life. And it doesn't get easier. Like these habits, man, it's just like how your body, your nervous system, your fascia, your movement patterns, when you develop them as a small child, playing sports, doing stuff right, like, you know, they're gonna develop, and you're gonna become something really, really special. And it's gonna be hard to get away from that stuff if you develop it at a young age. You still can as an older person, but like I said, dude, it gets harder and harder. Again, like, I'm losing my train of thought. Let's get back on track. So the main thing is like, you gotta prioritize. If you only have the ability to make a certain amount of money in a year, but you can't give up the other stuff, that's it. You're choosing your path. It's like those Goosebumps books back in the day when they kind of choose your own adventure. It's the same thing, man. It's like, no one's gonna feel bad for you except you. Everyone's got their own shit in their own life. Some people are doing it and thriving, and they have kids, and they're fit, they're healthy. Some people, like, they can't juggle that much stuff. So if you need help, man, if you need to figure out how to prioritize stuff, how to find balance in your life, how to instill habits that are gonna end up making you the person that you want to be, like, you got to get help. You know, there's people like me. There's programs that people have. Like, you need coaching. You know, some people, they don't. Some people are just freak athletes, or some people just have that mindset where they watch a YouTube video, or they just know what they want to do, and they just do it, and it just happens. Other people, not so much. Some people just need coaching. So what I'm saying, my message today, all this wrapped up, and it's a little bit of frustration because it feels like I'm talking to walls someday, and it's hard to get through. So kind of venting my own little way here, because put a lot of good stuff together my whole life of understanding stuff, pursuing all this stuff, and being completely obsessed, reading books, watching podcasts. Everything I do is through, like, I'm the guinea pig. I'm like doing all the what's the word I'm looking for? Experimentation on myself, you know, making sure it works, and I'm just refining it to make sure it works for my friends, my family, my clients, and so I'm putting a good product out in the world to make it a better place. I'm fighting this evil presence on earth that is poisoning people and making them feel like victims, and making them weak, and taking the testosterone and doing all these really sinister things. So that's my calling. That's why God put me here, and I'm putting a lot of work and effort into building some systems and programs in place for people to completely change their lives and never go back to who they were again. Maybe the good parts, you're not gonna lose the good parts. You're gonna get disciplined, and you're gonna learn habits throughout the day, so you can apply them to your life, and teach your children to be healthy, and they can teach your children to be healthy. And it really is, it's like, this is generational wealth, man. I don't think there's another human being on earth that's as wealthy as me, because my definition of wealth is not just a bank account with some made up make-believe digits in it. Like, that's a goal too. I want that, like, that's part of the balance, is having that. I've been all the way on one side, but I'm working to find the balance in between. So it's like, that's all it is in life, man. It's balance. So my message is, take a good look at what you're prioritizing in life. What part of your life, or your body, or your mind, you're self-sabotaging. And then ask the questions like, why? Ask yourself why. Once you know it, you're not going to be able to hide from it anymore. You got to be honest with yourself. Ask yourself why you're doing it, and then devise a plan. Go through the appropriate steps, where it might just be coaching that you need to help you get there, and do something good for yourself, man. This is the best form of love. Self-love is taking care of your body and your mind and your soul. So, yeah, that's my message to you. Don't wait for some make-believe day. The Chinese actually have it right. And if you're gonna do a whole new you, whole new year kind of mindset, like, number one, you don't have to wait for any other day. But, like, number two, it's like, maybe do it when spring is around the corner, you know, when things are actually changing and you're not fighting like the depths of winter, because that shit's depressing. That's why I moved to a tropical island, because I could not take another year of gray skies in Ohio. So be honest with yourself, you know, what things in your life are you poisoning yourself with, and why are you doing it, and when are you going to stop, and when are you going to take care of yourself? And if you don't know how, that's not an excuse these days, man. We got the internet, you got YouTube, you could learn how to do anything. It's literally like the Matrix, man. You just plug in and you can like just download whatever you want to learn. So get help. I'm here for you. Other people are there for you. And don't be afraid to reach out, man. Hit me up in the comments, or a lot of you guys, you know, this is really just my immediate audience. I don't have like a huge audience or anything. I'm new at this stuff, but hit me up, man. Call me. Shoot me a text, hit me up on Instagram or in the comments. So that's all I got for you guys today. I love you all. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'm here for you. Peace out. Love you.